Minasan, okari nasai. Today we have the group that made me care about Seiyu idols in the first place. You might even call them my first love. This group even contains my first Seiyu crush. Although I credit Saint Snow for being the group that piqued my interest, these girls were the ones that kept my interest, and what led me to this fandom. Aqours is a 9-member voice actress group under the music publisher Lantis. They portray the fictional school idols that appeared in the multimedia project Love Live Sunshine. They are the main group of this second project in the Love Live franchise. The characters and seiyus are Chika Takami, played by Anju Inami, Yo Watanabe, played by Shuga Saito, Riko Sakurauchi, played by Rikako Aida, my personal favorite member of the group, and I admire her very, very much. Ruby Kurosawa, played by Ai Furihata, Hanamaru Kunikita, played by Kanako Takatsuki, Yoshiko Tsushima, played by Aika Kobayashi. I don't think I've ever actually said the character's real name before. It's literally always just been Yohane, as it should be, by the way. Kanan Matsura, played by Nanaka Suwa, Daya Kurosawa, played by Arisa Komiya, and finally Mario Hara, played by the tiny vocal goddess Aina Suzuki. Each of the girls have their own image color as well. Orange for Chika, Sakura pink for Riko, light blue for Yo, yellow for Hanamaru, hot pink for Ruby, black, sometimes blue for Yohane, red for Daya, green for Kanan, and violet for Mari. They had their start in 2015, which is like 7 years ago, so they have a lot of lore to them. Let's begin with their other group names. The J-Pop Wiki says they are also known as Xiaozele Kiss, which is completely wrong. These groups are totally different and not the same people. They just look alike and have the same number of members and the same colors. But Xiaozele Kiss are superheroes while Aqours are idols. Aqours has also collaborated with their in-lore rivals Saint Snow to form the new group Saint Aqua Snow. Aqours can be divided into 3 subunits. Shouton, consisting of Chika, Yo, and Ruby. Azalea with Kanan, Daya, and Hanamaru. Finally, Guilty Kiss, housing Riko, Yohane, and Mari. As for the music itself, each of those subunits has a different genre, so there's a little something for everyone. But back to Aqours as a whole, they have a lot of music, easily over 80 songs. I'd say honestly closer to 120-ish. Between the group as a 9 subunits split into their years, solo songs, and their duo-trio albums. Actually, I just did a really quick rough count, and I counted over 140 songs. That's actually crazy. But their first song was Kimi no Kokoro wa Kageyai Terukai, and their most recent release was Banzai Digital Trippers, actually featuring Hatsune Miku. 5 of their singles have animated music videos for them. Their first single, Kimi Koko, Koi ni Naritai Aquarium, Happy Party Train, Mite Ken Horizon, and Smile Smile Ship Start, with a live-action music video for Dreamy Color, and a dance practice video, I guess, for Jimo I Dash. As you might assume, this also means a lot of albums. 2 best of albums, 2015 through 2017, and then 2018 through 2020. They've also got 3 soundtrack CDs, 1 for each season and the movie. Then there's like 20 plus solo albums, 2 or 3 for each of the girls. Giving song recommendations is very difficult since they have so many songs, but to give 10 with kind of different genres, also songs that all 9 of them sing, I would like to recommend Koi ni Naritai Aquarium, Happy Party Train, Mijuku Dreamer, Omoi no Hitatsu ni Nare, Miracle Wave, Jimo I Dash, Deep Resonance, Daydream Warrior, Aqua Pirate's Desire, and Smile Smile Ship Start. But honestly, shoutouts to Xiaozele Kiss and Awaken the Power. Very good songs that are technically not Aqours. Time for concerts, about 15 of them, which I'm going to go into detail about, so if you want to skip past that, feel free. Prior to their first official live, they had a summer fan meet where they even performed a bit. Then in 2016, they had a Christmas mini-live, honestly still one of my favorite performances from them to this day. Their first 2-day official live, Step 0 to 1, was in February 2017, which was influenced by the first season of Sunshine. Their second live was actually a tour, the Happy Party Train Tour. 2-day performances in 3 separate locations, 2 in August and 1 in September, both also in 2017. They were part of the Hakodate Unit Carnival hosted by Saint Snow in April of 2018, which focused more on the subunits rather than Aqours as a whole. June and July of 2018 was their 3rd official live tour, Wonderful Stories. 3 shows of 2 days. This event was heavily influenced by the 2nd season of the anime. Still in 2018, but now in November, their 4th live, Sailing to the Sunshine, which was only 1 event for 2 days. 2019, in June, Aqours held their 5th live, Next Sparkling, influenced by the Over the Rainbow movie. Like their 4th, this was 1 event, 2 days. At the beginning of 2020, in January, Aqours was part of the Love Live 9th Anniversary Festival. They were even the opening act, another one of their best performances in my opinion. Also, I should mention in April and July they had overseas concerts in Seoul, South Korea and Los Angeles, California. There were actually 3 more lives in their Asia tour, but these 2 I mentioned were the ones included with the Aqours World Love Live Blu-ray. 2020 was supposed to be the year of the subunits, with the Unit Live Adventure. February had both Guilty Kiss' New Romantic Sailors and Shauron's Braveheart Coaster doing 2-day live events. Azalea's was going to happen in March, but you know what happened then. Later in the year, they held their first online-only live, Lost World, for 2 days in October. The White Island live being the very first one I ever watched live. Really good memories with that one, but unfortunately this was the first live without Kanako Takatsuki. This was due to health issues, and she would remain absent from Aqua events until further notice. 2021 was the real year of the subunits, Azalea having their first live, In the Dark, in August, and their second live, Amazing Travel DNA Reboot, in November. Guilty Kiss had their second live, Return to Love, in September, while Shauron had their second live, Wake Up Kingdom, in October. In December, all of Aqua assembled together again for the first time in almost 2 years. This was including Kanako, for their Dreamy concert. The day after their Dreamy concert, they participated in the Love Live Countdown Live with a Smile. Absolute machines. This year they have had their 6th live tour, the Kuru Kuru Rock and Roll Tour, which was formerly known as the Dome Tour 2020. The Ocean stage was in February and the Sunny stage in March, with their Windy stage being in June. The ladies even have concerts lined up for next year too. Aqua's Extra Love Live 2023, It's a Mugendai World. February 11th and 12th will be the Valentine's Day concert, and March 11th and 12th will be the White Day concert. To rewind a tiny bit, they also had more fan meets back in 2017 and 2018, actually having one very recently too in August, as well as appearing at the Annie Mellow Summer Festival in those years and in 2019 as well. They've also been at many other festivals throughout the years like Annie Max Music's, and very recently half of them were at a Bandai festival as well. They've also performed at a few Lantis special lives. Well, that sure was a lot of concert stuff, so let's move on to facts about the group itself. They have a radio show called Aqua's Oranohoshi Girls High School Live Broadcast, or just Oraraji, usually hosted by Kyan, Anju, and Arisa, aka Gorin Pa, a syllable which is taken from each of their last names. This show has been going on since January of 2016, but in 2018 the main host cast changed, kind of. A new trio, Furi, Shuka, and Kyan again. I'm pretty sure the show is still going on to this day, but probably with a new trio lineup. The name Aqua is a combination of Aqua and Hours. While the spelling is, at least when you pronounce it, it is just Aqua. Moika Koizumi, member of Nichigasaki and many other non-Love Live groups, actually tried out for Aqua, but I am unsure of which role, but I could definitely see her as Kanan. I even did a little poll on my Instagram and a lot of people seem to agree with me. The eldest member is Rikako. She is also the clumsiest, while Shuka is the youngest. Kanako is the tallest, while Aina is the shortest. None of the girls seem to be in the same agency, but Shuka, Anju, and Sua are all from Saitama, with Shuka and Anju being the same age. I wonder if they ever interacted when they were younger and just never realized it. I don't like to compare abilities usually, since I think all of the girls truly are amazing, but it is widely accepted that Aina and Aika are the best singers, while Shuka and Aika are the best dancers, although it is a matter of opinion. Like I said, I think they're all amazing and they've all had very successful careers outside of Love Live. All of the girls in Aqua kind of have a ship partner, Kyanrika, Anshuka, Suaina, and Furisa. I'm actually not sure if those last two are the official ship names, but Kanako does not have a partner. That's okay though, because she has all of us and 3 pets. In 2017, at the 11th Seiyu Awards, they won the Singing Award. The girls met for the first time at a 4-day, 3-night training camp in the summer of 2015. They practiced the song and dance for their first single in preparation for the first live event. Some footage from this camp will be linked below. It being summer, the camp was filled with bugs, especially crickets, and all of them were really bad with bugs. Also, they noted that they bonded over making dinners together. That's really cute. Now it's time for some character lore. Most of this you will already know if you watch the anime, but maybe you forgot some things. Also, spoilers I guess. Mari is the eldest, while Hanamaru is the youngest. I think in the Shauron video I mentioned that Ruby was the youngest, but I forgot their school system is different, so even though Maru and Ruby are in the same school year, they're actually born in different years. Most of the girls actually have a role within the group. Chika is the leader and the lyrics writer, Riko is the composer, Yo Watanabe is the costume maker, though the wiki states that Ruby and Dai are. I don't know what's going on over there. Kanan is the dance choreographer, Yohana is the video editor, Definitely didn't know about this. Although now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure they did mention this in the first season. Hanamaru and Mari don't have any specific roles, but I think of Maru as the heart of the group and Mari as the mama. Both of the Kurosawa sisters are named after gemstones. Yo and Yohane's years were originally the opposite, with Yo being a first year and Yohane being a second year. In the anime, Daya suggested the group's name by secretly writing it in the sand. Unlike with Muse, Aqours did not disband after their third years graduated. Instead, they continued as a 6-member unit. Usually I would also give a fact or two about each character, but I already did that in the subunit videos, and I feel this video is already plenty long. So one last fact is a pretty obvious one, but just in case you didn't know or forgot, the third years were the original members of Aqours. This was before Chika took over as leader. They were supposed to debut with Mijuku Dreamer, however they disbanded. This was due to Kanan not being able to dance due to an injury and Mari's opportunity to study abroad. This episode is not only my favorite in the series, not even in the whole franchise, but in all of anime as a whole. There is just so much emotion and good storytelling here. I absolutely love it, and it is an amazing song at the end. And with that, we have reached the ending. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something new. Please join me in the next one. I know I said I wasn't going to do this anymore, but I'm going to cover the rest of the Peaky girls. And then do a group video on them because I just adore them so much that I want to talk about them. So I look forward to seeing you there.